So I've been talking for the last couple of minutes to myself. That's only a little bit embarrassing. All right, it's 8:04. I promise I started the broadcast at 8 o'clock. So everything I just said, I'm going to say again, basically. Oh, well. I was telling nobody good morning and that it's a beautiful start to the day, except it is a little hazy. Let's look outside on our tower cam network. This is over in Brevard County. That's the sun, like right there. You can't really tell because of all of the haze that we have in place. Visibility numbers at 4 miles in Orlando. We're at 2 miles in Melbourne, 4 miles Daytona Beach. So for those of us allergy or asthma sufferers, this is obviously not an ideal situation. It's not good. Yeah, Shirley's asking, is that smoke? It is actually smoke. So what's going on? It's not fog, but it's actually smoke from Canadian wildfires. Here's kind of the bigger perspective, okay? Big ridge of high pressure across the nation's midsection. It's grabbing air from Quebec, of all places, and transporting it down. So the next couple of days, we're just going to watch the entire eastern seaboard, but that includes us, getting it on some of this just fakakta air. Not something we want to deal with, right? Nobody wants to deal with it, but I think it's kind of remarkable when you think about it. So that's a little bit of smoke up in the air column. Just one of those things we're going to have to deal with. All right. So just keep in mind. Now, Futurecast is kind of showing it lifting a little more to the north come Thursday, Friday. So our air should start to look a little bit better then. But in the meantime, this is kind of the scene that we're going to be getting. All right. All right. First warning, live Doppler radar. Did have a couple of showers up in Volusia County earlier. Kind of lapse it, and you can see those showers really fading. But Leon, DeLeon Springs, a couple of those showers still kind of hanging about. But they're fading. No problem. Temperature-wise, out the door, 72 degrees in Orlando. It's 69 in the Villages, 68 degrees in Ocala, and into the mid-70s back over to the beaches. So the forecast then today, partly cloudy skies. It is going to be hazy, though. 83, 11 o'clock, 87 degrees by 3 o'clock, and a sprinkle or two at best, a 10-20% coverage of passing showers. So not too bad out there. Yeah. Warren, good morning to you. How are you? Cindy says, I knew I smelled fire last night around dinner time, but no way did I think it was from Canada. Isn't that remarkable? It is kind of a wild thing. It was pretty heavy last night downtown Kissimmee, but by about 10 p.m. the sky was clear. We could smell the smoke the last couple of weeks. Yeah, it's something. It's definitely something. This isn't a local question, but I've seen mixed things. Are we showing signs of a strong El Nino? If so, does that mean we will have a cooler and wetter winter? Jessica, I will say that the signature is there for a pretty decent El Nino, which means, yeah, we're probably looking at a cooler, more stormy winter. But, yeah, those are definitely things we'll have to be watching trends on. Yep. All right. Is this why allergies are so bad? I can only assume as much. I took a COVID test just to be sure. I do not have COVID, so there's that. Mike's asking, and this is a good question, if all that smoke is coming down from Canada, why aren't the temps dropping? It's not frigid up there, and remember, the air column can carry particles but modify temperatures. So as it's moving this direction, humidity is lower right now, so this is definitely some cooler, drier air. It's just not like mega cool, but we'll get there. Listen, look at the Muggy meter, okay? Dew point temperatures have come down from like 72 yesterday to 65 today, so there's a definite change. Tomorrow, staying in the comfy category. Then Thursday, Friday, we'll start to get back to the humid category. But that may even be just a temporary thing, because the overall weather picture is showing some pretty significant changes this weekend, okay? Take a look at the Futurecast. By Saturday, cold front marching our direction, a couple of showers around. Sunday into Monday, though, y'all, this could be the front that we've been waiting for. What? Yeah. All right, so let's take a look at the 7-day forecast, and let's put this into perspective, okay? So today, we're going with a 20% chance of rain, 87 our high temperature. Tomorrow, a few showers, then kind of drying back out a little bit Thursday, Friday. But look at that weekend forecast. Partly cloudy skies. Look at those temperatures. 87. 83, 81. Okay? Yeah, look at that Monday morning. 68. That's in Orlando, mind you. Look at these temperatures Monday morning across the rest of town. 62 in Leesburg, 60 in the Villages. What? 58 in Ocala? What? Yeah, 65 Daytona Beach. That's a week from yesterday. So, October is moving month. And we always say this. We always talk about how October is the month where we start to see things change. So let's talk a little bit about October now that we are here. All right. October, trying to find the darn graphic. All right, so October, we start off the month with plenty of nice warm air usually, although the average high temperature is 88. Look at the end of the month. Average high temperature is 82. Look at the morning lows. We drop from 70 to 62. And perhaps the most important part here is October is when we transition to that cooler, drier season. All right, so we're going to start to see actual cold fronts moving through. We're going to start to actually see some of these changes happening. Gosh, I love that for us. I love that for us. John says no 90s in the forecast. I love it. I know, right? Also, when we talk about the tropics in the month of October, know that we start to watch more of the Gulf of Mexico / Caribbean. We start watching less the main development region. Okay, so just for that, and by the way, we will have a full tracking the tropics update today at 10 o'clock. And with my allergies the way that they are, Jeremy and Nelson may be doing most of the talking. That's okay. Jennifer says, my son is having Florida boy problems. He's cold this morning, yet he never wears anything but shorts and t-shirts. Yeah, I gotcha. We're going to have to figure out a way to show him. He's got to wear some things too. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm so sorry. Can't wait for cooler days, William. They're closer than you think. Uh-oh, Patty says, signs of the crappy chilly weather and the pool heater running. Billy, when you get out. I want to go back to spring and start over. You know what's funny is my pool heater broke. Not like a mega thing. It's just the capacitor popped. So I need to get them. I need to get them to come out and help me with that. So there's that. Mike, yes. Campeche, yes. Lord, I need it. What do you do for allergy headaches? Grin and bear it. But my head doesn't really pound. My nose just like turns off. Yeah. Susan says, I dip a Q-tip in hydrogen peroxide and swab my nostrils, and it really works. Whoa. Is that a thing, Susan? Q-tips and peroxide in your nose? I've never heard of that. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Campeche. Kent says we love it when your pool cage lights are on. Yeah, I've got those. They're not on right now, but yes. I'm sure there's video on how to change a capacitor. Yeah. You know what it is? I'm a little scared with electrical stuff, if I'm honest. I'll do almost anything myself, but electrical does make me nervous. I feel like if I watch a video and then I watch the person do it, yeah. I peroxide Q-tip my ears too. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I didn't even know. My nose is always the first sign of anything cold. Allergies, heck of a day. Yeah. Yep. All right. Questions about our forecast at all? We may do a little short coffee talk today, and then we can do the tracking the tropics thing at 10 o'clock. But here's our 7-day forecast. It looks really good. I mean, it looks really good. Like that Monday looks really good. Really good. 81, partly cloudy skies. This is looking great. This is looking really great. I love that. Carrie says, I'm literally buying peroxide right now. Wow. Sonia says, yes, Eric, they both work. Okay, I will be doing that in a few minutes then. All right. What temps can you expect in December as spending Christmas and New Year in Florida? Scott from the UK. Hey, Scott. All right. December, these are averages, keep in mind. So averages are average. But the average high in Orlando starts off at 76 and drops to 72. Morning lows in the 50s. You could get severe weather, particularly in El Nino years such as this year. So understand that. But yeah, December weather in Florida is absolutely, absolutely fantastic. I'm considering an Avage. I've heard I've heard the radio commercials. A shot of whiskey. I need to stay awake. I'm doing the night shows tonight, which means that we'll be together for West 2 News at 4, 5, 5:30, 6, 7, 10, 11. So, and a 9 o'clock broadcast, a 9 o'clock live. So we'll be all over it. You have a typo on the first Futurecast slide. It says war, not warm. That's Manolfi. That Manolfi. The only person I think that's worse. Let's see. The only person that's worse than I am. Oh my gosh, you were so right. Oh, Manolfi. Hold on, let me fix this. Stand by. Oh, Manolfi. Warm. There it is. Okay. Coffee made. Sausage made. There we are. Thank you for that. Oh, Manolfi, the only person on the planet worse at typing than I am. Spring Live, come back to me. Let's see here. Wine o'clock. Yeah, we'll be doing our thing together. We'll be doing our thing together later. Mickey says that 00Z GFS is starting to show what the BSR has been hinting at, Mickey. Yeah, we should have to look. Right? We should look. Let's do that. Real quick, we could just kind of eyeball the tropical models, and we can go much more in depth on the tracking the tropics at 10. We'll just look through. There's Philippe. Little front. Little something trying to form on a front. Around the 17. If we go back a model run. Just because Mickey was talking about the 00Z. Here it is. Yep. Yeah, that 00Z's got it, right? Right there what the BSR was discussing. My brother has a Navage and loves it. Mike says use a Navage and stuff from 1995 will come out. Oh my God, really? That's a little terrifying. All right, some interesting stuff. We'll definitely have plenty to walk through, talk through, look through coming up on Tracking the Tropics at 10. Just curious, why is it always so humid just before a rainstorm and then always gets doubly humid right after? Moisture's building. That's all, Brian. Moisture builds with the storm. And then after the rain falls, it's just wet everywhere. That adds to the humidity. All right. Kelly, is it true that the haze in the sky is from Canada today? Yes, it is. We talked about it right off the top of Coffee Talk. All right. All right. I'm going to take a couple of minutes and go peroxide my nose, apparently. I will see you all at 10 o'clock for the Tracking the Tropics broadcast. We'll look at the BSR. We'll look at computer forecast models, all that fun stuff. Okay. All right. Be the sunshine in someone